If you've got nagging pain, you can get rid of that nagging pain thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic with an over 93% success rate. Set up a free consultation today at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenix.
Your New Year's resolution is in full swing and you are trying to lose weight. Help yourself with Calitrin. Calitrin is the safe, effective way to lose weight. When you buy 3 months supply right now, you'll get 3 months free. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight. Order it now at acetj.com/weight loss. Calitrin.
Welcome to TJ's podcast.
Oh, we're going to cut it up today, y'all. We're going to cut it up. Don't forget to go fill out that little survey to be an official TJ Fanatico. It's acetj.com/Fanatico. Not Fanaticos, Fanatico. And we're having a big, hopefully it'll be a big shindig this Thursday night. It's Thursday evening, 5 to 7, in the bar, the luxurious bar of the beautiful Hyatt-centric South Park, in the South Park area of Charlotte. Beautiful hotel. We'll be in that upstairs bar having fun if you're an official TJ Fanatico. So go fill out that survey and then come hang out with us. My wife will be at the little cocktail party. She won't be on this podcast ever. Remember that. Take a hit of that and remember that. TJ's podcast. Always sans Jody.
She's the first person you've banned.
Yeah. And she's fine with it. She gets it. She gets it. She goes, I know I'm annoying. Too much of me is annoying. So I get it. Okay, well, good. No, but that's not why. That's not why. My friend Glenn had a good time being in here the other day, and his wife thought it was funny. So I guess he was relieved that he didn't say anything to embarrass her and whatnot. Yeah. Riggins, I'm going to ask you a question, and some people might think it's a personal question, but I really don't think it's too personal. When is the last time you have bathed with your father?
Oh, gosh. I mean, it was probably when I was a kid.
Like how young? Well, probably. I hope it was when you were a kid.
I don't have
but young, very
memory.
young.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a strong memory of ever doing that. But I'm sure it happened.
Yeah. The reason I'm asking this is because of Bradley Cooper being in the news. Yeah, from the other day.
Yeah.
He was on what's his name? Dak Shepard on his podcast. And it just proves my point even further. Each time we have one of these things is that celebrities are just weird people. And because they're rich and famous, they can say these weird things about themselves, and people start making excuses for them. People start, maybe that's okay. And but he said that he always bathed with his dad growing up. Like, I guess even after he was older.
Really?
Yeah.
Always.
That's what he said. And then he said that he doesn't worry about being in the bathroom at the same time as his daughter, Lee, who's 6. Quote, we talk when I'm on the toilet. She's in the bathtub. That's sort of the go-to. So she's taking a bath, and he's in the same bathroom taking a shit.
And that's pretty normal, it sounds like. He's like, that's our thing.
So how many other bathrooms are available for him to go and take a dump in his house, in Bradley Cooper's mansion? How many other bathrooms are open for that?
5 to 10, I would imagine.
Yeah.
If you're Bradley Cooper.
And I don't care. I don't even put that in the same category with taking a shower with your little kid,
No, this is another level.
Yeah. You're going in there, and who's doing what first?
Yeah.
Is the little girl already taking a bath and he's in there supposedly, helping her or whatever? 6 though is a little old, I think, for that. But he just goes in there while she's taking a bath and he sits down and starts talking to her on the toilet while he's taking a dump. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just
Okay. Now he's got the three things that people, the three privilege things, right? In the real privileged world that make people provide different rules for you than they do other people, normal people. He's got rich, he's got famous, and he's got handsome. Without any of those three privileges, Riggins, does he get a pass still for taking a dump while his daughter is 6 and taking a bath in the same bathroom?
rich, handsome. What was the other?
It's rich, famous, and good looking.
No, of course not.
So if you take away the good looking part of it, so he's just rich and famous, does he get a pass from people in general for taking a dump in the same bathroom with his daughter's taking a bath?
No, I don't think so. I think it hangs on the handsome.
Yeah, it's all. So if he weren't famous, if he were just rich and handsome,
yeah, I think you still get a pass.
you still get a pass. Okay.
There's something about he's not gross looking.
Yeah.
So this act isn't gross,
Right.
I think is what a lot of people would say. But that
But it's disgusting.
That is vile.
Well, and it's disturbing, more even as much as it is disgusting.
And what's disturbing is that, okay, let's say that is your thing. You go on a podcast and talk about it. I mean, that's a whole other level. Like,
Yeah.
you think like people are going to find this story like quaint and like charming.
Right.
It's like, no, you're taking a shit in front of your little daughter.
But that's the thing. He knows he's got the three privileges. And you notice I didn't add race in any of the privileges. These are three privileges of, my theory that it doesn't matter. Like if you weren't rich and famous or whatever and you did something, most people would just call you white trash, redneck, or ghetto.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If I don't know, let's say we had a vending machine in here, and then the guy that comes in and switches out the food, the stuff in the vending machine and restocks it and all, we know him. He comes by once every 2 weeks or whatever, and he tells us that story.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say anything except when he leaves, except that that's just trashy.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Don't want him around me. But you think Bradley Cooper recognizes the privileges? I don't know that he does. Because do you know it when you've just lived? That's your experience, your whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
He might not even see it. He might not even get it. That people are giving him a pass because he's rich, famous, and handsome.
See, and I think that the past needs to be taken away. People should be calling him nasty and disgusting.
Well, the other bit that was pulled out of that podcast is when he was talking about how his daughter, when he first had his daughter, he was like, would I stand in front of a bullet for this little girl? No.
Yeah.
It takes time to
build a
love
bond.
your kid. Yeah. It's like, okay, that was weird. I didn't even hear this little excerpt though.
Yeah. Again, if I said that about my kid,
You're a monster.
yeah, take that kid away from him. So this child psychiatrist, or let's see what she is, psychologist, pediatric psychologist, Dr. Wendy Lane, works at the University of Maryland Children's Hospital, said it can actually be beneficial for children to rinse off with their parents during their early years, but the practice should stop around the age of 5. It can be a way to learn accurate names for body parts, explain the physical difference between sexes. She said genders, what I say sexes. Sexes, explain that bodies can change while growing up, and teach children about personal boundaries. Letting children know that the boundaries are their own is important, of course. Now, I didn't know this. No one should be touching their private parts unless providing assistance with toiletry. Oh, I didn't even know that part was I guess it wasn't in the interview. She's just throwing this out there as a psychologist, teaching kids that nobody else should be touching their private parts. Okay. I get it now. Showering with a child should always stop when the child no longer wants to do it, which usually happens between the ages of 3 and 5. Okay. That's not bad advice.
Yeah. Using the shower as an opportunity to have like a biology class or anatomy class is a little odd, I think.
And then Dax Shepard said that his daughters, who are 10 and 9, regularly, quote unquote, file in to the bathroom to talk during his poopy time.
Oh, he's talking about it too?
Yeah. My bedroom, the bathroom, and toilet and bed are all in the same room. Quote, it's 24/7, dude. There are no doors. The stairs go up and it's all one floor. There. Okay. Well,
Whatever that means. Don't tell me there's no doors. Your toilet is not in the same room as your bed. That's not true.
but you got to look at it from their perspective. These are peculiar, weirdo people, these celebrities. And that's why I've always tried to instill of course, into my children, but everybody, don't put so much stock in these celebrities and try to act like that they know better about the world. These are weirdos. And here are two of them that I actually like. I like Bradley Cooper and I like Dax Shepard. I think they're cool guys. I think they're very talented, but that's weird.
Yeah, oh, totally. I think what changed is like when you had like the real era of like glamour in Hollywood and like these people that you thought were incredible in these movies. It's really all you ever saw them. You saw them on like a red carpet and you saw them in the movie. But now, you know, Bradley Cooper, who would have been revered as like a remarkable person, is now sitting on, you know, in somebody's living room on a podcast talking about himself shitting. It's like the glamour.
With his daughter.
Yeah, with his daughter. The glamour and the glitz of Hollywood is now completely evaporated. And you're hearing our A-list top movies start talking about shitting.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gross.
It's also part of the having no shame aspect of life for every American. Like these Hollywood people, you know, they look at it like, oh, everybody does this. So you talk about this.
This makes me relatable.
Yeah, it makes me real, to people. And like, no, it makes you disgusting because I got news for you. Real people day to day don't have their 10-year-old and 9-year-old daughters come in and talk while you're taking a dump, while their dad's taking a dump. That's not normal. It's weird. You're sicko. Peculiar, disgusting.
Yeah, that is. Disturbing.
I don't even want anybody talking to me through the door.
No.
While I'm in the bathroom.
No conversations. Period. Like even on the phone, nothing. It's not the time.
But their bathroom habits are like prisoners. Then.
Yeah, it's a group affair.
Right. First of all, do you want your 10-year-old seeing you naked or seeing your private parts? Because they see. Do they stay in there for the wiping process and everything? I mean, these are questions that people should be asking. They took her baby. I mean,
what's grosser? 10-year-old watching you do all that stuff and wiping and stuff, or like the mother that's still like breastfeeding a 10-year-old, which every couple years there's a story that comes out as like a preteen that's still breastfeeding.
I think the whole bathroom issue.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah. I don't know why, but
can you imagine though? A 10-year-old. Oh, I have to talk to Dad. Well, he's taking a dump. Okay, I'll go talk to him while he does that.
No.
If I could have everybody just completely leave the house when I have to do that, I would love it.
That's so weird. Yeah, I like Dax Shepard too, but that is odd behavior.
You never went in and talked to your mom while she was in the bathroom when you were 10?
I can't even imagine.
Well, it says, yeah, it's 2 daughters, 10 and 9.
People found them so charming when, like, Kristen Bell got that, or he got that sloth for Kristen Bell, and everybody's like, oh, we love them. But I don't think that's a good look for them.
What, 9 and 10-year-old daughters sitting in the bathroom while their dad's taking a dump?
Yeah, I think that makes me look at them differently. Mm-hmm. And trying to advise another parent, like, hey, man, it's 24/7. That's what you do. No, most people don't do that. I would imagine most people are not like that.
Yeah, I've been a parent 24/7 now for 23 years. And never has that been the case.
And what does that tell your kid? I mean, talk about boundaries. That's what the psychologist was talking about. Like, where are the boundaries there? I mean, now your 10-year-old thinks that's an appropriate behavior to walk into a bathroom while somebody you love is using it. That is odd.
I'm telling you, these people are weird.
Yeah.
They're not normal. Stop making them be normal just because they're talented. Talent does not equal normal.
Well,
talent does not equal hero status. And I'd say they're pretty damn stupid. You should be smart enough to say, oh, no, look, I got to go to the bathroom. Y'all wait for me. I'll be finished in a few minutes, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
Trashy ass celebrities. Now I done got mad. All right, we got more coming up.
TJ's Podcast.
Your New Year's resolution is in full swing and you are trying to lose weight. Help yourself with Calitrin. Calitrin is the safe, effective way to lose weight. When you buy 3 months supply right now, you'll get 3 months free. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight. Order it now at acetj.com/weight loss. Calitrin.
The Ace at Large podcast is brought to you by Gaston County, North Carolina. Find out all fun things to do in Gaston County, including all the events and unique shopping it has to offer at acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston.
If you've got nagging pain, you can get rid of that nagging pain thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic with an over 93% success rate. Set up a free consultation today at acetj.com/Neogenics, Neogenix.
Back to TJ's Podcast.
Hey, Fanaticos. Don't forget the TJ and Jody's House podcast is going to be posted later today as well, so you can get that. We had a great time in Lincolnton, North Carolina for Small Town Adventures Saturday. We talk a lot about that. Where was that complaint one? If somebody was mad that Ace was reading earlier, was that on the Facebook messages?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll have to get that in a minute. And somebody was pissed. And it's not because of what we did in Lincolnton with the little Small Town Adventures thing. It was for what we didn't do in Lincolnton. Sounded like he or she was livid. So we'll have to tackle that.
Looks like a lot of people showed up to say hello to you. That was
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I've done gotten so damn famous, Brother Riggins. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Fanaticos popping out of everywhere, following us around.
Really?
You know, trying to catch us at the next place and all that. Oh, man. Oh. And then Jody and I record our podcast on Sunday afternoons. So you know what that means?
What?
That I work both days of the week. I never get a day off.
Yeah.
Never get a day off, but Brother Riggins. Mm-hmm. It's so bad. But there is a woman who is going to upset a bunch of people, I'm sure. She was in the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
And I never saw the Harry Potter movies because I was an adult when they came out and it started. Miriam Margolyes, is that how you say her name?
So. You'd recognize her if you
Margolyes.
saw her.
Yeah, I saw the video of her.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize her from anything.
Oh, no?
No.
She's like a bit part actor. I had seen her in a couple of different things. I don't know. I couldn't name any of them, but I recognized her.
And basically what she was saying was that all of these Harry Potter fans that they were saying, what do people say to you in public they recognize you from and all of that? And she basically said that they need to grow up. The Harry Potter fans need to grow up because it was for children and people who are still living Harry Potter stuff like it's, part of their lives. If you're an adult, grow up.
Yeah. She goes, I've even seen people with Harry Potter themed weddings, and I think, grow up. Like, what is your first night of romance going to look like after a Harry Potter wedding? Like, she was didn't hold back. I mean, she was kind of nasty about it.
And I'm sure people got pissed.
Yeah, people were livid.
Millennials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's mainly millennials, right? That was part of y'all's childhood growing up.
The first book came out in like 97 or something like that. So I was a kid and I loved him. I fell in love with the books and never watched the movies. But a lot of people only watch the movies.
Okay, so which group would you consider to be more of the real fans of it? The book people or the movie people?
The books. Yeah, they were. I did go see the first one. I thought, when you're reading a book, you kind of build out what this thing looks like. And she's a great writer, J.K. Rowling. And she builds out this world. And then you go see it on screen, and you're like, as a kid, I went, oh, no, that's not how I pictured it. And it just kind of like ruined the picture. But I know a lot of people did both. They read the books and watched the movie.
So do you agree with what she said?
Yeah.
Riggins, that people need to grow up if you're still hanging on to Harry Potter?
If you're having a Harry Potter themed wedding, you need to probably grow up.
Same with Star Wars?
You know what? Not being a Star Wars person, I don't know if you watched it, you fell in love with it as a kid. But yeah.
But that's what happens with Harry Potter. You fall in love with it as a kid.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
If you have a Star Wars themed wedding, that really stuck with me. I went, oh, you've even based like the most important day of your life on this thing that's not related to you. I mean, maybe it is, it's not about you anymore. It's about the theme, this other thing, this third party, when it's about, it just seems immature.
What about the superhero things?
Same thing.
The superhero on the same maturity level or immaturity level with Harry Potter?
Yeah, I would guess so. I mean, I don't know. I think so.
But I bet those people lashing out at her are so funny.
Yeah. I don't think it's anything wrong to enjoy something that was made for kids as an adult.
Yeah.
You can go watch Toy Story now as an adult and think, oh, that was cute. But you kind of leave it there. You don't find ways to incorporate it into every day of your life.
Yeah, you don't seek it.
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, wow, they're having Toy Story stuff going on at this hotel this weekend in Virginia. I got to go, 2 states over to see that. I got to be there for Toy Story Con.
Yeah. Some people make it their, it's their whole identity. Like I'm the Star Wars guy. Like everything revolves around Star Wars or Harry Potter, whatever it is.
And then also this big thing that made the news was this donut shop that somebody outed them or allegedly outed them for allegedly selling a donut that came from Dunkin' Donuts as a vegan. Yeah, because all of their stuff was supposed to be vegan. Yeah. And did they prove for sure, Riggins, that it was from Dunkin' Donuts and it's not vegan?
TMZ reported that there's now an investigation underway. I did not see that originally. Like this food blog had posted this picture of this donut that the vegan bakery was selling, and it's got little D sprinkles all over it, which we've talked about. Dunkin', for the Dunkin'. And I don't know who is investigating, because is that a criminal?
Yeah, it would be false advertising, I would think, or fraud.
Selling something?
I
got to find out who's investigating, but it for sure isn't vegan. And if that's your whole thing, is you're a vegan bakery and you're selling something from a Dunkin' Donuts, and somebody even did like a test on it to measure gluten or something.
It had gluten because it was supposed to be gluten-free.
Yeah, gluten-free too, and it was like spiked off the charts for gluten. So I don't know what that's about.
But then that's when they say it could kill someone.
Yeah.
who's allergic to gluten. It could kill him.
Yeah. New York State officials now investigating what happened.
But don't you think it should be pronounced vegan?
Vegan. It's a soft G.
Yeah, because it's vegetable.
Oh, yeah.
It's veggies. It's vegetarian. Why is it not vegan?
Yeah, it should be. It's a good point.
I think I'm going to make it be called vegan from now on.
Yeah. Just act like you don't know that.
Yeah, because it only makes sense.
Is this vegan?
Oh, are you a vegan or just a regular vegetarian? Oh, you can't listen to him. He's a dumbass vegan. How in the world are you a vegan? How can you be a vegan? Fat as you are. There are fat vegans, though, aren't there? There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of great big fat vegans.
Yeah. Because somebody said you don't confuse vegan with healthy eating.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like if you go in Trader Joe's, a lot of that, most of that stuff is vegan, gluten free. It's all like junk food.
Yeah. Sugar is completely vegan, isn't it? Just like if you took a spoonful of sugar and ate it, that's vegan.
I think so.
Did come from an animal.
Yeah.
No part of it came from an animal.
Yeah.
Just like honey. Mm-hmm. Do vegans eat honey since it came from a bee, an insect, instead of an animal? Do they do that?
I would imagine not.
Is honey a vegan product?
It can't be.
Wow.
It's an animal product.
If you count bugs as animals, do you? Is a bug an animal?
Is a bug an animal? Yeah, a bug is an animal. It's honey. Hold on, I got to find out. Is honey vegan? Is it real?
No, I would think it's not.
Honey is not vegan.
Yeah, because it comes out of an animal's ass. Isn't that where the honey comes from? The bees' asses?
They shit it out. Is honey just...
Is it spit or did it come out of your ass?
Is it just bee shit? I don't know. I don't know much about bees.
What kind of excretion is it?
I don't know. Beekeepers, like urban beekeepers, have overtaken urban chicken farmers.
Yeah,
now.
no.
Everybody raises their own bees. Mm-hmm. It's like, could you find a more pain in the ass thing to raise?
I do love honey, though. Of course, I'm not a vegan, so.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about honey.
You don't like it? I do.
When I'm driving home, there's a guy that has a lot of beehives, and it's directly across the street from a preschool. And the kids are always outside in the playground playing. I'm like, now, all it's going to take is 2 lanes of traffic for those bees to go, you know what? That looks like a nice, fun spot right over there. And a million bees get set on your toddler.
Are they hives? Or are they in those boxes?
They're
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. But he's got a ton of them just out on his property. I'm like, one day those bees are going to get pissed and go attack all those kids that are out there.
And isn't it scary for the children if he's going out there to harvest some honey and he's got the big bee suit on?
Yeah,
and
I
all
bet
that?
it is. But is like honey that expensive or that?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a reason that people are raising their own bees.
Yeah, good honey is expensive. But I don't know the difference because they'll put on there, this was honey made from the what flower and this flower and, whatever. I just look, if it says local honey, then it's going to be, better than the honey that was made somewhere else and put on the grocery store shelf.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's expensive. You go to a farmer's market and buy honey, it's going to be expensive.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Good thing you don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it.
Wonder why is that? You like syrup, don't you?
I love syrup.
Syrup.
When do you use honey?
I put it on peanut butter sandwiches sometimes, and then I'll just use it in cereal. Sometimes I'll put it in cereal. Yeah, my friend Mark puts it in his coffee. That's what he uses to sweeten coffee. Is honey. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
it's a good
do
time
that.
to be a honey lover because they're putting hot honey and honey's on everything.
Mm-hmm.
They put honey on everything.
Yeah, I'm not as big a fan of the hot honey as the trends are going and stuff. I don't
Pizza,
like that.
fried chicken, chicken nuggets,
Honey. Hot honey sauce.
hot honey.
They call it some places call it bee sting.
Yeah.
Like the Hickory Tavern down here, sports bars. They have the honey bee sting wings, and they're good. They're pretty good. But if a place doesn't have good buffalo sauce, then I'm just skipping it all together and going with teriyaki.
Teriyaki
on the wings. Yeah.
over just a plain wing.
Yeah, a wing with nothing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have teriyaki. Yeah.
Barbecue sauce?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
Yeah. Because a lot of places have terrible wing sauce.
I know you've said that before.
Mm-hmm. So I just skip it all together, Riggins. Skip it and go with the Japanese wings. Is teriyaki Japanese? Or is it Chinese?
I think teriyaki is Japanese.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, why do they have it in the Chinese restaurants?
Well, that's a good question.
Aren't they at war with each other? Chinese restaurants and Japanese restaurants? Don't they hate each other?
No, I'm not going to read all that.
It's a lot.
I wanted to find out. I was like, I'm not reading all that. Not Ace.
It's just too much.
Well, the headline is teriyaki sauce didn't originate in Japan, and this is going to be some sort of argument about the origin of teriyaki. Not interested. TJ likes it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and so I'm sure somebody will write in and tell us whether it's mainly used. I didn't even ask where it was from and how it originated. Is it mainly used in Chinese cuisine or Japanese cuisine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about the history of them.
You know what's weird? Whenever you watch like Chinese food mukbangs, which is like very popular on the internet, I'm always shocked how many people get chicken wings with their Chinese food.
Yeah.
It seems like every one of them, I'm like, growing up, we never ordered the chicken wings. We had like lo mein, all this General Tso's chicken, sesame chicken, that kind of stuff, egg rolls. But everybody gets like, and then 2 wings, deep fried chicken wings.
Yeah.
That's like, I guess, very popular.
And they're full size wings. They're not split like buffalo wings.
If you're ordering Chinese food, is wings part of it?
Well, it used to be when we would order it when my kids were little because they didn't eat any of the Chinese food, so they would eat wings or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because there was a lady down here. I don't know if it's open still, but my wife and my son were pulling away. They'd gotten the order picked up, and she came running out going, chicken wings, you forgot them. And it was a big bag of chicken wings.
Really?
Yeah. They always need salt on them, though.
Yeah.
Because I think Chinese cooking, they only use soy sauce. Not only, but for the most part, they use soy sauce in things to give it the salty taste. But I still like a little aftermarket salt on there.
A little dusting.
Mm-hmm. But it's pretty good. Yeah, it's just regular fried chicken wing.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
But they're probably like, okay, well, Americans don't care. I mean, they eat chicken wings along with pizza. So why not eat it with Chinese food?
Yeah. And I found out what Chinese food looks like in the UK. British Chinese food is way different than they serve everything with French fries.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole different. If you're expecting like beef lo mein or sesame chicken, you're not getting it in the UK. Like it's totally different.
Yeah, UK, it's not a place I look at and go, "Ooh, I would love to try the UK version of this." It just, I think maybe Gordon Ramsay's the only good chef to ever come out of Great Britain. Yeah. And I've never eaten any of his food, so I don't even know if his is good.
I've never had it.
I bet I wouldn't like it, like go, "Ooh, Gordon Ramsay's a great cook."
No.
I'd probably be like, "Yeah, that's pretty good." I'm still putting salt on it, I bet.
Yeah.
You think that pisses him off?
Probably.
Well, he'd just have to be pissed off because I don't care. Go ahead and we got to, in this thing, Riggins, we got to tag Bradley Cooper, Dax Shepard, Gordon Ramsay, who other else celebrities we've talked about. Because I want them to know. I mean, you're not fooling me.
Piece of crap.
I know what y'all are about. All right, so we'll find that hate message and go over that coming up next.
More of TJ's podcast is coming up.
Your New Year's resolution is in full swing and you are trying to lose weight. Help yourself with Calitrin. Calitrin is the safe, effective way to lose weight. When you buy 3 months supply right now, you'll get 3 months free. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight. Order it now at acetj.com/weight loss. Calitrin.
The Ace at Large podcast is brought to you by Gaston County, North Carolina. Find out all fun things to do in Gaston County, including all the events and unique shopping it has to offer at acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston.
If you've got nagging pain, you can get rid of that nagging pain thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic with an over 93% success rate. Set up a free consultation today at acetj.com/Neogenics, Neogenix.
Welcome back, world, to TJ's podcast.
I got so many different things going on. I have a hard time keeping up with them. So there's the regular Ace and TJ show. There is TJ and Jody's house, which will be posted a little bit later. There's this podcast called TJ's Podcast. There's the political show. That's another one, TJ's Political Show. Is that it? They all start to run together after a while, which is fine. I mean, trying to build a business. So one of the things that I enjoy most about all of the work stuff that I have to do is a thing called Small Town Adventures. TJ and Jody's Small Town Adventures. The way this came about was every weekend in the spring and summer when the weather is warm, we go out on the lake with my little friend Jenny and her handsome husband Michael. But when boating season is over, if I may use boat in that form, which I usually don't, it's just meeting on Saturdays and going to a place and eating lunch, and then maybe going to another place and watching football and things like that. Well, my little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael eat out every night at a sports bar or a Mexican restaurant every night of the week where we live here in Mooresville, North Carolina. So my wife, Jody, had the idea one day that, hey, let's just go on a little adventure on Saturday. So, Michael and Jenny have eaten at all of these places all week around here. Let's just pick a town and go to a different town and go. So that's where the Small Town Adventures thing started, because one weekend we were doing that, I pulled out my phone and started making silly videos and posting them, and then boom, people loved it, and it took off from there. So this weekend, Saturday, we went to Lincolnton, North Carolina for Small Town Adventures. Now, the way it works is we say, all right, we're in Lincolnton, North Carolina today. Where do we need to go? And then, it gets people involved and it's interactive and all of that kind of stuff. So people start sending in their suggestions. So we'll go to this place and then we'll go to the next place. And we say where we are. We're at Lincoln Social. We're at, whatever, Court Street Grill, whatever the case may be. Promoting local businesses if we're in there and that kind of thing. But we don't have very long while we're there. It's just, several hours to eat lunch, to go to these other little places. And we don't get to go to every suggested place that people send in, because there are hundreds of these suggestions that come in to us. Go to this place, go to that place, go to this place. And remember, we're out of towners. We don't know these places. So we're just going by what people tell us to do. So we got this message on the Facebook. It came in Saturday night at 9:46 in the PM after we had already packed it up for the night and had come back to the home base. And she says, I just want to say shame on you for dismissing Brick Tree Brewing Company in Lincolnton. In 2017, Lincoln was dying. It was asleep. LEDA and Lincolnton town officials recruited the owners of Brick Tree Brewing to come to Lincolnton, and between them and Willie Hefner with Piedmont Properties, they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to restore the historic Eureka Cotton Mill in downtown Lincolnton, and then goes through the story of it. Brick Tree is the spot in Lincolnton every night of the week, except Mondays when they're closed, and has been since opening day. It's beautiful, classy, and true representation of Lincolnton. So it goes on and on to sing the praises of the place. And so you can ask any local public office holder, and they will tell you the regrowth of Lincolnton is 100% due to Brick Tree. And then more of this. Shame on you for not giving Brick Tree the credit it's due and succumbing to the push of a few local people pushing their own agenda to get you to go to their struggling businesses instead of researching and finding the true places to be in Lincolnton. And then starts making, kind of not so nice remarks about other businesses. We just went to have a look around. There was no agenda about promoting any one business, and now there would be if any of these businesses were paying us to be there. Then that would be an agenda. We got to go to this place and stay for this long and say this about the place and whatnot because they're advertisers. But we don't have advertisers yet. But I tell you what, if you happen to know the people who are in charge of that sort of thing, I will gladly go to Brick Tree Brewing Company in Lincolnton and enjoy everything y'all have to enjoy. And I don't doubt any of the stuff that you're saying in your message. It's just a little bit over the top, I think.
A little.
And a little bit, it sounds a little bit, I don't know, entitled, to be so accusatory about something because we didn't come to that place. Like that place is just entitled for us to go there. I don't know the history of Lincolnton. I don't know whether it was dying or not. I don't know. I did see the place. It's very nice. It looks very nice. Pretty building. Cool logo. I saw it. But there was, I assure you, ma'am, there was no agenda to say, let's not go there. Let's not do anything with them because we don't want them to have this, this, and this.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Shame.
Were you supposed to know that this all took place?
I'm sure that people said to go there. I mean, but Riggins, you're the one running the social media posts as they're going up and following who's saying what and all that. They're coming in from everywhere, these suggestions.
There's hundreds.
Yeah. And we only have so much time. And I'm going to tell you this. If there is a place that I know for a fact some listeners are waiting there to meet us, that's where that's what's going to get priority. Yeah. Like we knew that these ladies were following us and trying to catch up to us and all. And when they did, hell, we were going to the car. We were ready to leave. And then they said that they had been looking for us because they just wanted to have one drink with us somewhere. And so we just went into the next place with them. And then there were other people in there. It's like, basically about to have a conniption. That is TJ. You're TJ.
The whole scene.
Oh, It's a mob. But yeah, I mean, that's always going to get priority over whatever else. You know, when we got, fanaticos waiting. But shame on me? I think not. Possibly shame on you.
Yeah. That was not I don't think that's a very good look.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was just emotions were high at that time. I mean, it was just certain at that point, Saturday at 9:46 p.m. It was just finally, it was like, I know they're gone now. They're just not even going to come or go to that place. How dare they?
Yeah.
How dare they?
And not spending the time to talk about how great your own business is, but to this other place is shit. It's like a weird.
Oh, I don't know whether if she's got any connection to it or not.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just saying.
May just be a fan. You mean the one that you're a fan of?
Yeah. Instead of touting like why this place is somewhere you need to go, it was like,
yeah,
let me crap all over the other businesses.
And you went to this place?
Yeah.
Well, they suck.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
Mm.
Do you feel shamed?
I feel shamed to the third power.
Yeah.
Shame, shame, shame.
Well, the city of Lincolnton reposted something.
Oh, did they?
The government page you.
What'd they say?
Wait,
Shame on me.
They said shame on you. You're a dickhead.
For not going to the government building.
You suck. Usually, I always tag the governments, like the town social media, and they rarely respond because it's a government social media account. They're not working on the weekends,
Yeah.
So they rarely, but they did. They shared one.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time. But I was so selfish, I didn't realize that I was being shameful by not working that in there. But I wonder, do they have regular beer at the place? What is it?
At this place, I don't know.
Because a lot of times breweries, because not everybody in our party drinks craft beers or anything like that. Just certain things. And I'm sure that's going to be even worse now. Should have known.
Yeah.
Should have known. But we go into a lot of breweries, and like I said, that place looked like it was really cool. We just ran out of time. We had to get back.
Is it worth a trip back there to make sure you hit up this place?
No, it's worth a trip now to not ever go there. No, I'm kidding.
Banned.
I'd be scared to go there now.
Yeah.
Because my wife and I were talking about, and we do this with a lot of these places, say, we need to just go back to have, dinner at this place or lunch at that place or go to see this place that we didn't get to go to. Because that's not far from where we live. And if that comes up, which it did already, and it comes up, we need to go to this brewery. I wouldn't want to because I don't want to get told off when I get in there. Yeah, God. Whereas before I'd say, well, we didn't get to come here last time because we were on the way out and we just ran out of time. But now that we're here and we had lunch, let's go over and check out that place, Brick Tree or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. But nah, I'd be afraid to do it now. Because what if that woman's in there?
Hey, there he is.
Get him!
That guy that didn't come last time. Tie him up.
But listen, so seriously, if you know the owners of that place, please tell them that we didn't skip them out of some sort of a shameful thumb in the eye to them.
Yeah.
Because obviously they have somebody here that's a big supporter that thinks that we did. But please, you tell any owners or owner that we're not like that. Tell somebody who's, who's more rational about things.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to say.
If we do come in there, then first of all, this You know, we wouldn't be coming because we were bullied into it, and we don't want to come in there and be told off if we do come back in there.
9:45 on a Saturday night. It's like, you know what? F those people. Let me open my laptop real quick and fire this little. Shame on you, you son of a bitch.
Shame. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows your name.
Before I go to bed, I just want to let you know what a piece of shit you are.
This town would be nothing if it weren't for this place.
Holy cow. That's wild.
It would have already washed into the river.
It was dead. It was asleep.
And you just ignored it.
Wow. That is something.
Would you be scared to go in there now, Riggins, no matter what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's a great place.
It looked fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure it's
everybody,
awesome.
other people in the town said it was great.
I would just be more concerned about the clientele.
That's what I mean. I don't want this lady to be in there. You know, if I walk in, her pull a machete out of her bag or something and go, "You didn't come last time." You know.
Yeah. That is wild. We don't often get negative feedback like that.
No. We did one time. We were in some town, and this woman at a business kept messaging, "You haven't come here yet. We close at 4. If you don't come, we're going to know that you just don't care about small business," you know, that sort of thing.
We close at 4 on a Saturday. Well, it's like,
Yeah.
extend your hours a little bit. Maybe.
But that's the closest we've ever come. Except there was one guy, and he was playing around this week, who said, "Oh, you don't ever take any of our suggestions anyway, so you're on your own in Lincoln County." But he was later talking with some of the other commenters and all, and it was funny. But not like this. This lady's hurt. She's hurt.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just going to message them. This hateful.
All right. Well, we'll see if we get any other mean messages from her between now and tomorrow's show to update you on.
Yeah. Are you going to respond to her?
No. We should see if this carries anything to her.
Okay.
Yeah, what am I going to say? Sorry, I'm sorry, and give an explanation?
Yeah, just to keep it going. Yeah.
Well, we do that. Why don't
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, why don't I troll her?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, a little something. You don't have to be too passive aggressive, but
Oh God, we didn't even see your place, and I don't think anybody told us to go there. Because I mean, there were people telling us to go there, and we did see it because I thought it was a really cool looking place. You say, "Wait, are you sure you're in Lincoln?"
yeah. Is it next to the TCBY? It's like, no.
Oh wait, is it right there by the Dollar General?
Just a little bit, just to tweak her up a little bit, see if we can get a little more out of her. That might be fun.
All right, I'll do that. Okay. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Love you. Bye.
Serving the world. It's TJ's podcast.
Get your home secured for less than $1 a day with no installation or equipment charges and a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You can get security for your home. 800-915-8941. 800-915-8941.
The Ace at Large podcast is brought to you by Gaston County, North Carolina. Find out all fun things to do in Gaston County, including all the events and unique shopping it has to offer at acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston.
Top of every hour, you get caught up on the hottest trending topics in the world thanks to Riggins and Now Trending, sponsored by Culver's. The freshest ingredients all day, every day. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Find details at acetj.com/Culver's.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
The Week in Review is sponsored by Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park,
beautiful rooms, and incredible dining options. Book now by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Your New Year's resolution is in full swing and you are trying to lose weight. Help yourself with Calitrin. Calitrin is the safe, effective way to lose weight. When you buy 3 months supply right now, you'll get 3 months free. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight. Order it now at acetj.com/weight loss. Calitrin.
If you've got nagging pain, you can get rid of that nagging pain thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic with an over 93% success rate. Set up a free consultation today at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.